The super flow more stupider than Richard Pryor, combined with bazooka JoJo's and Spitfire. Eat MCs like El Super Libre, except for not their feet, not their beat off eBay. Danger in the street, shooting at a DJ. Doom counting chickens like the Colonel on D-Day. We about to fry, so burn them all. He say, Bill and getting paid off the same joint three-way. You rang, can you spare some sugar? By his right ear was a smear and a booger. For my coffee, he replied, of course we spilled it when the mask was ill. Get it off me. His money truck, he couldn't spare a thin dime. Once was in a rhyme crew, monkeys into crime. What happened? He could've went platinum. Then he discovered the secret plan, they had to get him. It wasn't hard to find a file to pull. They had their differences, all irreconcilable. And that's a pile of bull. They're bad, that's why they don't tell no tales nor wear plaid. His upper lip and dome stayed stiff. I made him try to riff over a homemade gift. A statuette of a foam chrome sprayed kiff with a handwritten signature for who played Biff. The Simpsons or Back to the Future Part 2. We leave it up to you to choose who. When he cruised through, he know how you foolsies do. Get a cat to dreaming and you cream him like a Suzy Q. He said, you, but you don't know, man. Watch I bring the truck through, switch like you own, man. If you in luck, I get richer off you blow, man. Do my leg, I like it, you wash it, got cool, man. Well, now what do we got here? This communication can lead to hot beer. Although he's not here, his agenda was clear. Clearly a big spender who wears a lot of gear. Doomed the great no low self-esteem. Got to go get the wealth glowing green clean. He make it seem mean as a preteen choir head. Sire said the first time he seen Firehead. The squire, what about Barbera? It's closer than it seems like in a car mirror. Dancers turned gangster, what be Shorty Wilder. His student was a cell buddy, name of Early Kyler. Scared of a bunch of water, then get out the rain. Order a rapper for lunch and spit out the chain. Then kick a lungy off the tip of his Timbo and trick a honey dip into a game of strip limbo. Odd, he couldn't find no remorse. A wink is as good as a nod to a blind horse. Of course, his technique was from a divine source. Never knew the price of ice or what swine cost. One guy tried to bite the heat. It's when he discovered the other white meat. Oh, the one they hate so well. He sure keeps his cycle like the old Bates Motel. They came to ask him for at least some new tracks, but only got confronted by the beast with two backs. Knock, Mouse is a made man. Villain laid it down like the best laid plan. Bell the cat, who the hell is that near the middle? Got y'all, but it's not all bear and Skittles. Prepare the vittles, got riddles and spittles, crystal clear to the jot or the tittle. It's hot off the griddle, came to take the cake whether it's a lot or a little. Kaboom, Doom is nervous large, you could tell by his blooming room service charge. Dark and tall to boot, the only thing was wrong is he was bald as a coot. Used to ran a van from Peter Pan to Red and Tan, and keep the human foot for his dead man's hand. This was when the mask was brand spanking new, before it got rusted from drinking all the brew. Stankin' too, pew. Kept all his earnings in the bank in a shoe. Spat what he knew, energy for true. To all fake rap, it's 23 skidoo. Excuse you, any room in the class front for a blast of the blunt. Shrooming since last month. Doom a human in the mask, born to stunt. Danger zooming past, mad fast on the hunt. Keep your streets, we got the city neatly conquered. Discreetly with the CD till they be completely bonkered. The fans demanded it, handle it, swallow it. His own brand of shit, if only he could bottle it. Nah, she could get messy. Feds try to torture him for the secret recipe. He said it's no use, I only know half. No speaker to English, I only do the math. Felt no pain, his brain was saturated with cocaine and Rogaine. He said try scam, no thing, 3 card dead. Fly man go for bling, he got bled. Eye jam over sting, see spots red. I am sofa king, retard Ed. Head on straight, mask on crooked. Exit stage left with the cash gone, took it. Off like a koofy, the fit was a bit doofy. He tried to get screwy with that 2 for you, 1, 2 for me, G. Cut the cranky attitude, wet him like a handkerchief on a stanky fatter dude. Whether use a rapper or dang sanger, once you in, it's only one way out. Like a gangbanger with a new crew keychain and street name. What said do he claim for fame? Peep game. Just to keep fedder and stay dip. You need it like a letter or better, a getaway whip. This old thing's rusted, encrusted as the gold rings, the old king's busted. Plan to end global starvation and fat her. Now what in tarnation did I go and do that for? Stuff happens, like getting snuffed for tough tit rapping. See, I told him enough, quit your yapping. The same applied to any and all chumps. The only question he had for y'all is how many lumps? 3 or 4, either or, Monetary or more. So why you need your heater for? The super villain slid in your party for free. Warner MC, get out of here kid, you bother me. perfect here to the second power of forever. Ask him, do he need it? Hell's yeah, now or never. On a mission with friends of fair weather. Sooner the better. Off to Mount Tuna, wear your leather, prepare a sweater. And watch out for Catman, my brothers. Keep your strands slick back like Scatman Carruthers. My balding boys sound like Janine Garofalo. Fiend for a sloppy fro. Who seen the evil Quapio? Not me, yo. I'm leaving, gone. Even if I'm got them bomb weaving, connect along. No more or less stressed than your old boss. The tears burn your eyes less than fresh as curl sauce. And Brenda, the best girl lost. Uncle grandfather beer chest was pearl gloss. Earl toss. They lose a whole tray of hamburgers. Villain chili old and gray like olden days scam workers. Circa 1971. On the mic machine, it seems his work will never be done. He seeks the ninth level of power. The weak geek might freak it in another hour or so. They call the fool retarded hair guy. In school you could spot it when he nodded here. Why? I think his true name was Gerald. The toupee, the male pattern anime herald. A good laugh like the walk to the bank, not the plank. Talk to the hand and the hot Frank dog. She wondered would it hurt again. A scary new setting. A Mary Lou Retton perfect 10. Was it worth it then? He would've made the click switch way back for a quick pitch in the haystack. With a bad bitch like payback with interest. Used to keep a nice cool trimless. Flipped it for a high school gymnast. She was thicker than the kickoff supersonic. Sicker than the bubonic to Vic it was plutonic. Wow, found a new playmate. At this late stage in the game he couldn't get the name straight. Told her it was all up in your calf muscle. Showed her how to pull it off. Ball, laugh and tussle. At one point she thought he was a lame cat with game for the rats, a dog to claim the blame at. He told her maybe it's your mama fault for giving you the shaker. Summy somersault. Butterflies at the very mention. The flutter of her eyelashes helped to clear the tension. Then went and tripped and fell head over heels for V and got dirtier than Red Rover's wheels. No matter how high stake the price, his good luck charm on his arm shake the dice. Gymnastics, practice makes nice. She's not the type to be enticed by fake ice. Ah, the stench of first love. The quench of the thirst made it worse. You need a burst of upward thrust motion. Trust, devotion. Lust is like the sand where the beach meet the ocean. Soaking, felt joy in a whirlwind. Never ever did he mention boyfriend, girlfriend. Demanded her respect, then ran and did a handspring, almost landed on her neck. Jump him in like jump rope, double dutch, then turn on the mic with a thumb stroke, subtle touch, cuddle clutch. Is this thing on like the fling with Mrs. King Kong this spring gone? Sing a song of slap happy crappiness. He came to blow like it was strapped to his nappy chest. Surely I jest, the best on a wireless mic, not an eye test, yet I digress. But why stress? Try and remember when maybe bit the tender-skinned babysitter Gwendolyn. The type to hit and run and go tell a friend. Word to El Muerto, cucaracha, exoskeleton. He know, flow like interstellar wind. Toe a rap gin by his toe into hell again. 1, 2, check me too. Loose wreck, see through your gooseneck EQ.
His name's Doom.
Hey, if I may interject, rap these days is like a pain up in the neck. Cornier and phonier than a play fight. Take 2 of these and don't phone me on the late night. The beat won't fail me with more rhymes than times he washes hands and feet daily. And all that kerosene ain't cheap. Villain been deep since a teenage creep. Peep. He always was a gentleman and kept a pen and a pencil in his mental den. Right there next to where the Rolodex was before it turned up all burnt by his solar plexus. He don't know his own strength. When he's on the bonus like the microphone's length and width. Ain't it funky like dingy socks? Feel the full effect off cassette in your Benzie box.
His name's Doom. Dig it.
$1 in a dream, one up in the chamber, holla at the team. The only thing clean is machines for Christ's sakes. The ends brings justice to the means, the dice is fake. Rather eat a nice steak than rice cake. Please state, grease debate, at least wait. On one, straight porn fun. Plate gone done, none, don't hate the sun. Get it, while the getting's good. In it for the cheddar shreds, where the leather tethered wood. That I couldn't at the feather blood. Instead of should stood in the sweater hood for the better good. Suede, paid programming, and the jam played while we laid low scamming. Party people say ho while he rhymed, and the beat so erratic, don't know how he timed it.
Dig it.
Before I was so rudely interrupted, I'm about to say the beat and how crudely it's constructed. Knowing this dude, he did it on purpose. Sped up the track so I could spit it on nervous. Still spat that raw for all it's worth. This motherfucker feeling at your service. Slip him the word, he'll rip him, jip him, flip him a bird, and have him dip into the herd. While sipping on some scissor, I'm slurred. His jerk's a nerd, but his lip work's absurd. Blurred, he knows the route, just keep breathing real slow in and out. until you get dizzy. Then close your eyes as the crew gets busy. But don't choke off the heavy tree smoking. And we broke off a celebrity spokesman. And we'll be right back after these messages. Fellas, grab your nutsacks, cheeks, squeeze your breasts. We ain't all that grown, it's still funny, like going to the store on your own with rainbow money. Since then had an insane flow, sonny. Walking to the corner, rhyming in the rain, nose runny. Break dancing, maybe 10. Bummy is when Sub Rock would run up handspring, Arabian summy. Ooh-ee, like a Hong Kong Fooey kick. Or a weekend afternoon karate movie flick. Slept good, no justice, no peace. Woody kept it hood, he never discussed it with police. Shot the fair when nobody ran to get the gat or felt they had to put it up in their raps to set it fat. And since when lyrical skills had to do with killing the cat? What type of chitlins is that? The supervillain as the bat, hydrotonic. Whoever willing to ride, provide raw chronic. Hey yo, I know this dude, right? Carl, he wore tight blue sweats but wasn't glued too tight. All he had upstairs was a crude light. You think that's weird? He lived next door to a food fight. Howdy, danger, much obliged for the beat guard. Even though you still eat lard by the meat ward. Mesquite charred, speaking of which or who. Voice all squeaky like they tuned it up a pitch or two. A chunk of burnt up witch's brew, get your crew. See if they can't get past the stench of the stew. It stank like a septic tank full of pig poo. He mostly only turned into a Frank or an igloo. Switch your view to the brother with the fried dreads, not to be confused with the incense-selling tie heads. His name rhymes with Mike, cock. You could call him live wire eye sockets, Frylock. Able to shoot electricity through his eyeballs and blast all through your single-sided brick and drywall. More interesting than professional wrestling. When he's online, you can find him on instant pestering. What's up with your boy? He's not a soft or hot drink. Whoever don't like it could suck his straw. It's hot pink. On some junk like Gucci on a classy hoe. Might splash you in the face with nuclear pistachio. Make a fast break, or that'll be the last mistake that ass to make. Is what you get for messing with Master Shake. Look out, don't block the screen, son, lunge across. Trying to watch Adult Swim, Aqua Teen, Hunger Force. Rock this cult hymn, sock your mean younger boss. Psh. Adult Swim, Aqua Teen, Hunger Force. He often wondered, should he get the logo tatted to his Woody? He could be
number one in the hood, G.
Easily.
You there, I sit in judgment of you.
For being a drunken lush and bad as hell. Read the charge of thump sunken in a plush padded cell. Tempur-Pedic, Craftmatic, adjustable. Gone, try to stare at it, it's not that combustible. I accidentally spilled some kerosene and dozed off with the L-lit, doped up on Therazine. Matter of fact, make mines a double. If you could see the point like a line through the Hubble. Doom hit the eye in the sky with a pie. Shrink said he thinks he believe he could fly. Spread his wings and flap like a goose. He'll show you how to do it if you help him get the straps loose. Diagnosis, shell shock from totem toast. He still can hear the bells rock. Doc, another loading dose. He claimed he couldn't take the racket. Faked his own escape in an 8-ball straight jacket. I started punching once I saw son lunging. He had been put on punishment for eating the last munchkin. So now they got me down here near the dungeon. Nurses all arguing over who's to do the sponging. He requested time off for bug behavior and rhymed off of thug beats bumped by a neighbor who spoke with his fist and kept a mirror with a thumb hole. Cell 12 drum roll, ode to a gum soul. A OG like a captain that's retired. Rappers and space cadets yapping, be quiet. Then that's the order, ship your daughters to my quarters at once. And don't sip the tap water, dunce. He is the super, a stranger who talks to you. Maybe even offer tech support and walk you through. Villain, man in the mask, spit in the face. Show him where to go inside a handbasket case. True? Doom rolled on through with a whole crew that stole on you for holding old brew. Who told you? Even if it's crap, mind your own business. They raps ain't got no gift like a lonely Christmas. Real phony with beats that's hardly fresh. How they manage the deal is anybody's guess. Yours is as good as mine. She's sure fine from the hood where you squeeze your 9 off the free cheese line. All you saw was a do a bees line to where she stood and sipped a knee-high grape, the sweet kind. Circle you, thicker by design. Behind swinging like bring it back, come rewind. Excuse me, boo. She stuck out her tongue. It was purple number 2. FDA approved, played it smoother than a do-rag. What a brother gotta do to get a taste of some of you? Bagged. And he don't mean coach. Then she saw the mask, acted like she seen a roach. The mirror shine, reflect colors like your CDs. Show love to others, we all brothers like the Bee Gees. All except the broads and you. Hold your applause, they break God's laws and who pays? The taxpayer, that's who. Catch a rapper by his toe and smack off his tattoos. That's gonna leave him bruised, leave him grieving blues like believing in evening news. They must be eating glue. Leave it all back and we even Steven Sue. Sprinkle lyrics like seasoning beef stew and sneezing all in it after breathing in the flu. Get a clue, his reasoning is askew as to all the fevering and heaving up goo. Heathen Anor, dude, leave your girl around this man whore and she's too screwed. Just in case she's in a what you wanna do mood. Bring your plate to the metal face and get your food chewed. Tastes like chicken, he wastes no time like the bass line kicking in. Or like a lace eye with you through thick and thin. Raw humor, face pie to a frickin' chin. New Yorkin', a hell of a finer town. Choose your words wisely from the boogie down to Chinatown. Or be found with a hole in your designer gown. In the role of public opinion it earned a minor frown. If you think you're slick, you might could whisper, as a few good men set sights to link with your chick. You have to find a new hen fight to drink your lick. 10 years later, see how enzyme shrink your wallet as you wallow in a sorrow pit. Cheers, is that your beer, kid? Swallow it or get chased by the Sandman on some Apollo. Flow so weird his own peers couldn't follow it. On the phone he sounded like a real pig.
Whoa.
Then we met in person, he was 3 shades blacker. That's why he say money over ball and chain dames. We all the same, no calling names. Doom get rude with the dude off chips. The mood switch, he chewed off strips of a brood witch. Danger make a groove off a glitch. Major boo booty twitch and the crew rich bitch. Always wanted to say that ever since the days in hallways taunting a stray cat. The one he often frequently slapped around. All the while waited then graduated cap and gown. Hated the rap sound, debated the crap until he felt he had it mapped down. Enough to have the game trapped and bound. Scratching the crown with the names of lames who yapped the noun. Or verb for that matter, had no data for a herb who chatter. Oh, Eric Estrada, fat rat, the mask made him batty as a Mad Hatter. Known for his absurd word choices, and will ignore you if you ask him if he heard voices. Look, the energy is crazy. Far as he was concerned, the enemy was lazy. Your attention please, freeze. He came to seize the free cheese. Before he flees to Belize, in case he forgot to mention, squeeze these. Just keep it on a need to know basis. They knew he was a Negro, so no need to show faces. Back in the days of no laces, on a slow pace, they used to say he might could go places. Whatever the case is, the card he played was ace of spades, but no races. A spastic, some call loony. When he spit a tune, sarcastic as Paul Mooney. The fat is in the fire. A fryer made a chicken wire. Getting sick and tired of a friggin' liar. Pelican with some very soft mangoes. A closet full of skeletons and terry cloth Kangos. Flew the coop before you hit it, let me warn you. She did a cool hula hoop, but don't get any on you. It's all a big scam to make y'all eat pig ham. When he's on the mic, he's like the trigger man. Fig jam, doom. Not to be confused with nobody, especially since the flows he used was so nutty. Never too woozy to go study. Crews got no clues like old cruddy Officer McGillicuddy. Watch your 6, he got a lot of more tricks. Lyrics, bricks on sticks, sure got raw nittics. It's a gift, don't get shot for kicks. With the same slick used to plot sick Vicks with. Spotted at a chick flick, holding hands. The other one on his swollen glands, a golden chance. Is why he kept them holes in his pants. Rolling in an old van is what he told his stolen fans. Is that you true? Match from hat to shoe. Snafu, snatching a brew. Labatt's blue. Black Jew like that's new. Patch me through. No latch attached. Scat shoe. Catch 22. Super. He's loaded dice nice and overpriced. The arm and the leg, all me life, all your ice. Villain, nag a grieving old hag. Snag a bragger by his mic cord and leave him holding the bag. Come clean, a bunch of dumb mean cream puffs. A keen drum machine buff who fiends for more green stuff. Instead of starving, there be problems by the glue guards, alright? Somebody's robbing Lou Dobbs them tonight. And he's on the next flight, moonbound. And makes it a point to stay away from the goon pound. Got some peers that's gone in the lost years. Tears and cheers, born in the crosshairs. The villain ain't rhyming off bread alone. Let him get some cognac, a mic and a headphone. Smoke and mirrors, caught her in the mix. Couldn't read the shorthand for mortars and bricks. If any negative thought lingered, he let it vent. Wrote this one with his middle finger in wet cement. Did it on the slide, before he's gone bye-bye. Spit it on the fly. Brush your teeth, rinse and gargle. A true nerd who messed with new words since Boggle. and use slang and Scrabble. Rhyme with a northern drawl, twang and babble. Flossy pen jargon, break the world record. Do a 4-steam bargain and take the girl naked. More spots than a leopard. Then he had to stop, the block was hot peppered. Shepherd, leading the sheeps out to slaughter. Kept it sold and repped it every time he saw ya. Trying to douse a pinch of weed in a frat street house. I'll make mincemeat out of that beat, mouse. Welcome to the show. Remember, whatever you do not boo the flow. School the dumb on the #1 rule of thumb. What a fool. Still you never met a cooler bum. Give the drummer some rum. I'm sure he could use a shot just to get his cues hot and so he don't lose his spot. A stranger who speaks to you vocal. Danger made the beat, get a freak to do the bogle. No bull, everything they wanted they grabbed and took. Whole lab looked like an ill left jab and hook. Even had a secretary to take the calls. Shake it and make it fall. I told her don't break my balls. Wherever mouse go, trouble follows. The bounty on his fro was mills and double dollars. Bill spills, muddle flows that befuddle scholars. Thick buffalo girl with the bubble hollers. She rocked leather and gold, a fat blouse, and need a brother with soul to let her cat out. Even if the rat couldn't compete with Kraus, I'll make mincemeat out of that beat, mouse. Tap your toe, rhyme and strap for dough, rap for show, to let the whippersnappers know. Sucks to be them, now pass that loot. Up under the tux he wore a hazmat suit. Sounded like Froggy, sipped the groggiest of potions. Be up in the party with the foggiest of notions. On the list of lobbyists for Save the Oceans. Gave his donation to the lady with the lotions. Swole hand itching, the old man bitching. Switching with the fan with the gold band twitching. Spitting like a bionic sneeze that frees vodka. Just to clear the air like the ionic breeze, Quadra. Slick enough to outslay a fox for a chicken pot pie. Thinking outside the box. Love to taste her goodie, but got no time to be wasting chasing putty. Out for Daffy Duck Bucks, Porky Pig paper, Bugs Bunny money, a Sylvester Cat caper. Off of that taper, rap, country, or deep house. I'll make mincemeat out of that beat, mouse. Everybody talking about pistols, Gats is boring. He came with a new topic to flip you, Vats of urine. All pro, check the stats and style scoring. While you at it, double check that crystal you're pouring. Born of the pleads and needs of peeing geniuses. Broads don't see it since they don't got these conveniences. Thank God you's not a hoe in the studio. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Before you flow, make sure you practice or you're losing. You don't wanna miss and let the cactus get to oozing. If any contestant splash, she's disqualified. Even if one drip should slide down the bottle side. Put a bum in an even better pickle. Reality show, how far will you go to get a nickel? Let alone a buck. Listen by the window, you can hear him moaning, yuck. Remember, tomorrow is garbage day. It's not the kind of stuff you want to save and harbor away. Once it gets ripened and fermented, it takes on a bouquet that I should say is naturally scented. Tempted by an empty can of Guinness, or waiting until we get there, say 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah, when it's fresh, it's sterile. Some say digestible, even edible. If you were stranded out to sea alone and in trouble, survive dehydration, guzzle your own cupful. Someday you may even show your son how to use it to make potassium nitrate for gunpowder. Funded by friends of ours who's generous. Join us next time when we discuss disgusting enemas. One. Two. To get the dough, the villain the floor for Stella Doro and water. Go off the head for the slaughter, you bet your daughter. That liquor only gets you sick quicker. Take it from an honorary member, spit kicker. I know it's hot up in that suit with the curly fro. I'd rather write all night till the early show. We don't suggest you let your girlie go alone. Come home all grown with the pearly glow. It was the super, aka super sperm. Hit her in the chin, told her rub it in like Lubriderm. Finish. Oh, Spaz go next. Whose fault is it if her face tastes like Vasoplex? It ain't funny. Ever since a young and sunny, take the money. His first business made each day $1,000. His only comp shorty with the spiked lemonade stand. That's how he ran his hustle. Came with a plan and took the least amount of muscle. 2 for 1 dime frogs for the licking, and all you can eat corn dogs for the picking. A seemingly modest fellow with a DJ's ear and graffiti artist's elbow. Nose of a mouse and the brain of 2 weasels. Discovered a name and new strain of the measles. He said you accidentally caught it and sold circles and dots to those who could afford it. Went to squeeze his face through the gate and got stuck. Too much fake soy-based cheese product. Did a scheme and was in it for the aspirin cream. Slashed the team, the scene can make Casper scream. Down to the last Marine, seeing Magic Cable Man sizing up your plasma screen. Instead of doing the jokes with pistols, or working in the back cooking sacks of crystals, or running on logs out in deep water kicking corn dogs for the picking. What up to all you dedicated dads? Ad stated rap sucks, tucks medicated pads, and these These rappers need to gather their belongings or get wrapped up in the extra long thong strings. For singing the wrong things, ain't no delaying. You playing with the Pong King, a nerd with insight and an Urkel smirk, purposely misplaced the invite to your circle jerk. A bunch of men in ciphers, fake you out tough guys and make pretend lifers. There's still a few loose screws in his face. Turn away as he pulls the phrase out his usual place. Combination jewel case almost popped open if it wasn't for the drool space. Critics talking slick chicken shit to sick men.
Corn dogs for the picking.
Straight and narrow as the flight of a sparrow. Stalking through the jungle, have you paro as a pharaoh with a bad toe. Seat up in a beat up Camaro. How you supposed to shoot for the moon with one arrow and no bow? Don't blow your hibachi. Look like a Ferrari, except it's only a Mirage. Troop it out, but choose to go the stupid route. Caffeine and a half a moon and a putrid mouth. Keep the name out, heck, check the repertoire. Right there where it say who catch wrecked and kept it raw. Accepted in the name of Allah, a leopard's paw. Swept it and stepped it like Zakar and Necabar. Ask questions later, villain the invader in a mask full of paper. Spent the cake on a light rice bowl. Wouldn't waste the weight on a date off the lice pole. Dice roll, it's like he no magic. Hat trick, writing flows that make little Mikey go spastic. It's so drastic, pass the cash quick. Don't get your monkey ass kicked for no plastic. Take it all back in a tall pack, don't stack Bozak. Hit him if you need some more crack, go pro black. That's the price for a tattered bad advice. At least he got fat 20s and he mad nice. The forest is very misty and helps provide for the switching sides of Terry or Twisty or model robot who got more grease. Sherman sticks will put some hot sauce on your niece or nephew. I hope he got a 12 for his sake. Made a wrong turn into a whole hell of a mistake. Animals in the car had made a piss lake. Must have interfered with the wiring on the disc brakes. It makes for good bar time wreck talk. Should've used a hamburger necklace from office next door. From South Africa to Appalachia Cola. Bump into the wrong batch of snatch cats the Ebola.
Did what have what?
Beefing with Norman Douglas. Wait until they catch him in the street. Roman Douglas. And Rod, the self-proclaimed anime god. By the way, could sure use a can of base squad. Sherman eats seeds like humans eat veal. He means real human seeds, not no blooming wheat meal. That man in the cat suit could sure hold a gap. Think he worked for that dude, the evil controller of catch. A ceasefire was negotiated under the gun between General Meow and Commander Bun. He thought it was the hand, it was the joke what stunk.
I was too drunk.
The super flow with more jokes than Bazooka Joe, a mix between Superfly Snooker and the Super Hole. True MC like El Chupa Libre, digest a group and sell the poop on eBay. Danger with the vest screaming, shoot the DJ. Doom clicking over, 2 chickens, 3-way. 4 in the 5, a cork on the freeway. Villain find a way to make him pay whatever we say. State your intentions. I really love your tape, but I hate your inventions. Very well, what you want, a brownie? He took off the mask and whispered, put me where you found me. He kept his paper digits in a chunk. Once joined a rap clique, midgets into crunk. Did a solo on the oboe. Could've sold $1 million, then the villain went for dolo. And cited creative differences. Basically they hated, he left no jaded witnesses. Rappers suck, when they spit I doubt them. The crap they sing about, you wanna slap the fucking shit out them. Time waits for no man. On a blind date, a lover with a slow chrome hand. Judged them by his shoes, hot smelly brogan. Buzzed him with the news, called him pot-bellied Conan. No prick barbarian, a strict baritarian, a sick pair of merry men. The beat is like a swift kick in the rear end. The stiff made her lose the lipstick and hairpin. He said, damn, act like you know me. Even with the mask on, show me what you owe me. Tell her brush her grill and wash her face and homie. Do my leg got like and you wash a got me. What we have here is a failure to communicate. If you're gonna hate, might at least get your rumors straight about doing the great. A lot more confident. Came a long way since the days we had to rhyme for rent. It was time well spent. Vented, spelt, dented, hell bent it, and heaven sent it. A wire is dead, he's in it for the cash flow. Like to send a big up, firehead Lazo. Let a brother know once you lasso Hasbro. So when he come with Destro, he gets no hassle. Could hardly get a word in and wondered what the damage is to retain Harvey Birdman. How they gave his own show to Tad Ghostal. Any given second he could go mad postal. Stay waving that power band space cannon. And had the nerve to jump in the face. Erase Bannon, pumped out. Luckily he deaded it. Guess who's the schmuck who's credited with editing it? Your man Motar, the cop out. Ain't have no other career choice, he dropped out. Since when the way outs included Zorak. Way back he used to rub his thorax and borax. I'm not the one that sold him to it. If he won't admit it, I'm not gonna hold him to it. It's all love and no hate though. For all that, the villain need to get his own late show. Do a monologue and jest with the guests. Mad Lib switch the beat and walk him to the desk. With Danger holding down the control room. Later again returning from commercial, I told you Doom. Early, he's on BPT. Catch him on public access, free TV. And we're back live on the air with Brack. So Brack, how your man got a show that's so whack? Have you ever thought to work with Earl, igniting them? Do you got enough oxygen from this toxic phlegm? Another sec, his neck would've got flames. Mouse switched the screen to some hot dames. Tonight's audience received mid-screen video games and 15 seconds of fame. Pitiful lames. It's just a shame. Zoning, competing for the same prime time slot as Conan. No dummy Echigawa. Announcement, free lunch to any stunt who lets me plow in the shower for an hour. The kid's supposed to be asleep. Balls to join the sound like Roadrunner. Beep, beep. Later this week, Big Ben Klingon. After him there's no one else we could afford to bring on. Keep it ghetto and let them know BYOB from the get-go. I like to propose a toast to the grossest host. Space hoes, coast to coast. That destructor is a played out gag in a cape and a pantsuit, looking like a straight out dag. Don't mean to sound crunchy. Hit a honey from the back and crumpled up a scrunchie. A light snack, hungry munchie. Felt a funny hunch, then she told him donkey punch me. Tomorrow is Father Guido Sarducci, Father MC, and Charo Coochie Coochie with her new bestseller, Who You Call a Hoochie. A proud sponsor of the Snoochie Boochie Noochies. Look Leela eyeball to eyeballs and find out how they get inside them sugar pie balls. Our next guest, a real cutie specimen, and she's starting to get a little booty. Miss Judy Jetson. So Judy, boxers, briefs, or fig leaf. As you know, I wear my boxers, so my big... Cue the rapper, tell him bring what little he got. Up against the Billy, it's really not diddly squat until their head hurts. When it comes to wreck, cruises like them dudes in red shirts off Star Trek. He Kirk, he Spock, he McCoy. Been B-boy since the drugs first squeezed toys. Born to be the host with the most. When it's on, space holes, coast to coast. Not a lot of bling. When he do the thing, bada boom, bada bing. From the womb to the tomb, get that ricotta, bada bing, bada boom. Doom, your reputation precedes you. Wait till you crack and see what we do, you dweeb, you. No pun intended, takes one to know and will know it's unscented. Yo son, commented when them said it from the other time. Before everybody and they mother rhyme. What a crime, beats is the same way. Make them wanna hit the streets with heat for a lame's pay. Game day, flag on the play and proper helmet. Drag on the sway from the gem, drop a well spit. He didn't listen, titty kissing, the city glisten. Depending on from what position you're sitting in the pissy wind. It's this thin whistling. Who let the spinning whispering gin in? The villain again? Without a doubt. That's his name, don't play it out or spray it when you say it out your mouth. Then gave him a cold shoulder for an hour and told him take a gold shower for faking funk soul power. Stocky, short and cocky, looked like Apollo Creed after he fought with Rocky. Rhymed in the broken English slang, not cockney. 13, his first queen walked hot, knocked me. Had to tell her pops, yo, stop cock blocking, B. Hold something for your daily yay habit. And go, bada bing, 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 like Ricochet Rabbit. How about the sicko say stab it? It's liquor in the cabinet and a slicker for the crab pit. And Heineken, I told him much obliged, friend. What I gotta spend if I only touch her thighs then? Why his eyes widened? He didn't know your man had a nice surprise hiding. Took pride in riding in a sly wise guy grin. Real recognize real. On the microphone the wheels are mechanized still. Please, at least respect your ideals. How you gotta walking along the stroll in high heels. He said her mama was getting old. God bless her poor soul. Now no more drama, it's your role. Straight to the head. You know a lot of haters can't wait till he dead. Led to go like a hoe to a strange whack housewife. Only thing he know would change his back door. How trife. Rules is rules, don't go there. Stay on sale like an old coat made of mohair. Keep a snotty chicken on E, the Lone Ranger. Why everybody always picking on danger? And Doom, maybe it's him. Called up my lady, told her baby it's slim. Make me up a margarita, I need to take a swim. Tell them kids remember school. If they let them out, cool. But get the hell from out the pool.